And yes, we are back on the other side of Party Workout with the Get to Know side. And we are here with Shazi. How you doing, Shazi?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much for that hit workout.
No,
That was
thanks for
absolutely
having
amazing.
me.
It was,
Honestly,
it was literally like, one thing I do know is that you seem to be some sort of burpee queen. You was doing so many burpee stuff, and as these guys know, I am literally the biggest hater of burpees.
I hate
they are
burpees.
great. Do you hate burpees too?
hate
But you was involving them in the whole workout. What's going on there?
I don't know. They're amazing. Burpees are great.
No, they are.
Burpees are
I have
great,
to say,
yeah.
just a disclaimer, it is one of the best workouts. One thing I will say, anyone knows on the Fitbit gang, when you're doing burpees, your heart rate just rockets up so quick, and it
Yeah.
gets you into that high energy, and it's a full body.
And it
It's
works
down,
everything, your
it's the
arms,
full,
core, the lot.
So like sometimes I do, like if I can't really bother to do a full-on workout on a Saturday or some Sunday, I just say, look, do as much burpees as you can, like a burnout, and it really gets you right up, and after you just straight away feel rejuvenated. So I do hate it. But
Love
I know their
hate.
benefits.
Love
yeah,
hate.
It's a love-hate relationship. Well, welcome to the other side.
Thank
of
you.
Party
Honestly,
Workout.
thanks for having me. I just want to say, firstly, 2-4 has helped me tick off one of my biggest goals.
Yes.
Yes. So when I first became a group exercise instructor, because I love that party vibe, I love getting people in that high energy, I always said I want to do a class with a live DJ.
Okay.
Never got around to doing it, and then I got the call from you. We got talking, and I was like, "Yep, goal ticked."
Jeez.
So yeah, thank you. There you go.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And we've done it for all of these guys as well. So fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Honestly.
So Saz, let's talk. So I remember you did say something. Ollie was discussing, and I kind of overheard you talk about you wanted to be a DJ as well at one point. You done some DJ lessons as well.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. How long ago was that?
That was about 4 years ago. My background's actually marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've worked in the city for years and years. I've been in marketing.
Did you enjoy it while you was there?
I loved it because I get to use my creative side.
Yeah.
I love all that marketing stuff, problem solving, being creative, social media. Getting to understand people and their habits and things like that. So I love that. Working, I've done all areas of marketing, retail, fashion, charity, worked in the city. And then it was whilst I was there that I was like, I want to do some DJ classes because I just love music. I've always loved music. I love all sorts, from Motown to house, garage. Garage is my first love.
Okay.
It always will be.
Original.
And I'm not going to lie, you know, I've been a raver for years.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me just take up some DJ lessons. And I absolutely loved it. It wasn't for any reason, but just to, you know,
your love of music, and you're obviously from the club
music.
scene and everything else. When you're a music lover and you're seeing that they're the guys that control the music, so
exactly, and you honestly hear music differently.
Oh, 100%, and you listen to music differently because like even with us, with DJs, we're thinking there's sometimes you'll hear a track and straight away you'll be like, that will sound wicked with that.
Yes.
And all you want to do is go home and just make that happen. So
and then you can always hear when the next track's about to come in.
No
one else can hear it.
Everyone doesn't know what's happening, and you're like, oh,
you've changed it, and everyone's looking at you like,
what's wrong with you? And then 30 seconds later, whoa, big tune, and you're like, see, you're not late because you don't understand music.
Exactly.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I did that, and then in my head, life just got in the way, and I didn't take it any further. But in my head, I was like, you know, I can just do it for some parties here and there. But you know, if I ever get the opportunity to do it again, I'll do it. Honestly, it's great. It's a great skill to have.
Yes,
it really is.
Oh,
yeah,
and it's fun as well. That brings me straight back into my next question, which is, so from marketing, from DJing, how did we get into doing PT? How did that start?
How long you got? All right, so basically, I worked in the city for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Worked for a corporation in the city, I won't say.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was very glamorous to begin with, you know, working in the city. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I loved my job. I loved working where I was.
Yeah.
And then 1 year I decided to go traveling for a month.
Okay.
Went to Thailand for a month, loved it. First time I traveled on my own. It was the best experience of my life. I would highly recommend it to anyone to go traveling by yourself. Do it. It is a life experience.
Okay.
So, and then when I came back, it took me a while to settle back in. And then I was sitting at work one day and I could honestly start feeling the anxiety and the depression kicking in.
Wow.
Yeah, literally.
Is that from after going from your travels, coming back?
Yeah.
And just feeling like
something was missing.
Okay.
Something was missing.
Yeah,
I've always wanted my own business.
Yeah.
I've always said, you know, I'm not going to work for somebody for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And then all I remember was just coming into work, not loving it anymore, sitting there thinking, this can't be life.
Yeah.
This can't be life. This 9-to-5 life, it just can't be it anymore.
Yeah,
There's got to be more to life than this.
Yes. Okay.
And then, I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. My productivity levels dipped. Anxiety started to kick in real badly. And then without any plan B, I just handed in my notice and I left. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so massive step with no plan B. just cold, savage.
I'm out. What are you doing? I don't know. I ain't coming here no.
Literally. See ya.
See ya.
I don't want to be ya. So I did that.
Okay.
With no plan B, like I said, but all I know is that I just wanted to help people. I wanted my own business, and I just wanted to make a difference to people's lives.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. And then ironically, about 2 years, I do remember 2 years prior to me feeling that way and wanting to leave, I actually did some research into PTing.
Okay,
just randomly. And then I thought,
Was you like into fitness back then? Was you like going to gyms and stuff yourself?
Yes, so I've always trained. I started training at the age of 15.
Oh, so since 15, you've just always been training?
Always trained. I've had breaks in between.
Yeah, but generally fitness is like a normal part of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I still remember, if anyone's from North London,
from
Edmonton,
North London,
Tower Gym in Edmonton, that was the first place I started training.
Okay.
So I looked into it and I thought, no, I could never do that. But I thought, but I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
And then, all the limiting beliefs started to kick in, and it's really hard.
Yeah,
and this is something I should have been doing
from
a
voice that tells you that you shouldn't. Yeah, that voice that we
been,
all need to get rid of, by the way.
Yes, exactly. Just like when I took up DJing and I was like, no, can't do it. No.
That voice.
Don't listen to it. Dead it.
Yeah.
So looked into PTing and I was like, no, I should have been doing this from a young age. I can't do it at this age, and all the limiting beliefs kicked in. And then I got into nutrition after I left that job, got into nutrition.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, nutrition and fitness kind of go hand in hand.
They do.
Absolutely.
They do.
So where I was advising people on nutrition, I thought, well, how can I make some real money out of this and actually really make a difference to people's lives? So I was having a conversation with a friend, and then this whole PTing thing come up, did the course, passed it, and then I sat on it for like a month, and I was like, no, you just got to get out there. Just do it. You've got the qualification. You love training. What are you doing? So I called up the manager of Energy Fitness in Bethnal Green, because he came in one time after we all qualified and gave us a talk about what it's like to work in the industry.
Okay.
And then I called him up and I was like, I'm ready to work in a gym now. And he's like, right, come down. Let's interview you. The rest is history.
So let's talk about that time. You said from you got your qualification, you said that there was that month.
Yeah.
What is it that, because this is, I think that's going to help a lot of people listening as well. What is it that made you not do it, and what is it that made you do it? Because there's something critical about that time. I heard it. So what from in your own words? Because what is it? Because obviously you got it now. You're ready. It's like getting your license, having a car, and not going to drive. What is it? What is it that made you say? Was it still that voice in your head?
It was a confidence thing. It was still that voice in my head. There's this thing that I don't know, if most people have heard of it, like, called imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
I'm
going to Google that later.
Yeah, do it. And it's the worst thing to experience, and a lot of people have it in several industries, and it's kind of looking at other people and comparing yourself to them.
Okay.
Yeah, which is absolutely ridiculous, because I'm still a baby. I'm relatively still new in my infancy in this industry, and I'm looking at people who've been doing it for
10,
years.
15 years. And you're like, I can't be like them. But they've got 10, 15 years ahead of you. Why not?
Like they started somewhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
Of course,
so then finally enough was enough, and I was like, you've just got to do it now, otherwise that qualification is just going to be worthless, and then you're never going to do it. So I just picked up that phone one day. I don't even know what it was that drove me to it. Something clicked, and I made that phone call.
And then you was in the gym working?
I was in the gym. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it that you like? Do you prefer doing group sessions or like personal? What are you more? What's more you?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah.
Okay.
I've had my moments where it's like, I prefer the group exercise, and because I get to be really creative, I get to use my.
It just cut there. I know you're thinking, hold on, that just jumped there. Yeah. Just to let you know, like I'll keep it honest with you guys. My mum just called. And I'm recording on my phone, but my mum just called, so I hope no one else calls. I called her, she's like, oh, sorry. I said, Mum, I'm doing a YouTube video. She's like, oh, sorry, okay, oh. you know when you're talking to your mum, you say, my mum thinks I'm on basically Channel 4. I said, Mum, I'm on YouTube. Oh, Jesus, you're on Channel 4. Okay, I'll tune in now on the television. I said, Mum, anyway.
You need to set her up. There you go, your mum got a feature as well.
Yeah, mum got a shout out. All right, Mum. Anyway, going back to it. So
group exercise.
Yes, and one-to-ones.
Yeah, so that's when I get to be creative, and that's also where I get to perform.
Yeah.
I love that performance side.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I get to show my personality, my energy, and it's the same as one-to-one. I love watching people progress.
Yeah, and
Coming
develop.
week on week, whether their
Yeah.
fitness levels are getting better, whether it is they're getting stronger. I just love watching people develop. And that's why I love group exercise. Get to play loud music, and like I said, I get to perform. But with one-to-one, it's a completely different kettle of fish.
Yes, of course it is. It's much more personal, and then sometimes that is really good because you get to
Yeah.
know the person. You really start to
Yeah.
bond with the person. You really want to see good for them because that's what they've come to you for, and you want to make them obviously happy. Because I'm guessing that I've never actually been a PT, but I think sometimes it can be in a group session. It's just working out. But if someone's come to you for, I want to lose the belly, I want to get arms, I want to get chest, I want to be strong or whatever, then that becomes your mission there enough for that sort of person.
Their goal becomes your goal.
Yes,
basically, and you have
is
to
there
be
any
really
pressure
invested.
there or any strain in that? Or
initially, when I first started out, there was that pressure, you know, because it's like you said, it's personal. That goal is so personal to that person, you know, whether it's weight loss, whether it's psychological,
yes,
whether
of course.
they want to gain muscle, whatever it is. But for me, I do enjoy that one-to-one as well because it's the psychological side as well. And again, you get to watch that person develop. It isn't just about standing there and counting reps and sets and things like that. You get to sit there and put this whole program together for this client. You have to get them invested in that program. You have to get them to kind of look forward to coming to the workout. But also you've got to take into consideration that person might come to you and they're having a bad day. They've just had a bad day at the office. They might have just had an argument with their boyfriend or girlfriend. They're having a bad week. For women, it might be the hormonal time of the month. So you always have to take those
be mindful
things.
of that.
Be mindful of that, absolutely. And again, it's taking their psychology into consideration as well, because, you know, somebody who wants to lose weight, they're changing their habits, their daily habits. Someone who, like, for example, I'm going to talk about two clients that I've really enjoyed training. So one of them came to me initially because they wanted to lose weight. And then after training with me for a little while, you know, they started coming in and training by themselves, and I saw their confidence grow. And then after about a few weeks, they're like, for me, I don't want to sit there calorie counting and doing things like that. For me, it's about my mental health. And honestly, watching her confidence grow, become happier, for me, that was a result. That was such a result. And then I had another client, one of my favorites, actually, one of my favorite stories. She started coming to my classes. You know, she wanted to lose some weight. Never really enjoyed going to the gym, which is why she came to the classes. Week on week, she was getting stronger. Week on week, she was losing a little bit of weight. Week on week, she was getting more confident. And then she took me on as a PT because her goals had changed. And then after being with me for about maybe 2 months, she was like, right, I'm going to go on holiday. I was like, all right, excellent. She goes, I've booked a hotel with a gym in it. I was like, okay, excellent. Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Let's see how often you use that gym. I was like, no pressure. Just go and enjoy your holiday.
Enjoy the holiday. Take some time off.
She was there for a week, and she sent me pictures of her training at that gym.
No
and
way.
for me, that was like, oh, like my baby's grown up.
Yeah, and she's there like,
so
look what I'm doing. Are you proud
proud.
of me? Look, I'm working out on holiday. Yeah.
Oh, so she went from hating the gym to absolutely loving the gym. And, you know, I'm still in touch with her. She still keeps fit. And honestly, I think 4 out of the 7 days she was there, she was working out.
Oh, sick.
And I was so proud, so proud.
Oh,
I've got so many
amazing.
stories, but that's 2 that really stand out for me.
So, because I know there's a lot of the people watching, I think in the whole fitness industry, one of the biggest things, especially with men and women, that they always ask, which I want to ask you today, is like, what advice would you give someone? I know it's easy because it's hard because we're talking generally and everyone, but if someone's trying to lose weight, what advice would you give them? If you just met someone for 5 minutes, you got 5 minutes with them, and they just said, listen, I'm just trying to lose weight, what kind of things would you say to someone? What is, in your mind, what is the best way or the best techniques or the food or the training? What would you kind of say to them?
Both. The food and the training go hand in hand. You know, I think they say it's 80% nutrition and 20%
workout.
You know, you know, I make sure I say to people, look, just because you're training at the gym, it doesn't mean you go out and overindulge because it doesn't work out. It doesn't work like that.
Balance yourself.
Yeah, exactly, totally. So it's just about making small changes in habits. It's a habit change. So, you know, if I'm sitting there with somebody, I talk to them, find out what their lifestyle is, what kind of foods they eat. You know, sometimes people eat because they're stressed out, or they've got, you know, a highly stressed job, or they might not understand, you know, the quality, type of quality of food out there, and things
what
like
they're
that,
eating and
and
what it
what
has
they're
in it.
eating. So it's
Yeah.
trying to understand what it is they're eating, why they might have put on the weight over the years, and just trying to advise them on changing their habits, making small changes to their lifestyle, to their diet. You know, I've got clients who want to calorie count, and I've got clients who are
don't.
really not
Yeah,
interested
they
in
just
that.
want to lose weight, and they just want to say, "Oh, I want to tone up or whatever it may be," and I don't really want to be like with the paper and taking notes and recording meals and stuff like that.
So it's about not putting that pressure on them.
Definitely.
Yeah, being there, you know, giving them the best advice you can give them, but without putting that pressure on them, and just making sure that they enjoy it. They enjoy the nutrition side. They understand how much variety of foods there are out there. You know, it's not just about salads and vegetables and things like that. You know, just experiment, have fun with food, you know, enjoy it. So that would be kind of my advice, and just taking it slow, because the best way to lose weight is over a long period of time.
Not trying to do that one, you know, 30-day challenge, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. I mean, for fitness, it's good doing those 30-day challenges to get your fitness levels up.
Yeah, to rock it up and then go on a bit more of a maintenance thing, because it makes it more easier, really, to get there.
Totally. But in terms of, you know, crash diets and things like that, it's really not the one. You know, it's a sustainable way, because you're also being educated along the way. And you're creating long-term habits. Long-term habits. You know, we're all going to fall off.
Yeah, it happens,
you know,
guys.
I fall off.
Yeah, we go through ups and downs, but the main thing is staying on and doing increments. I have this word called increments, where I say bit by bit, little bit, bit by bit. And like you're saying, the habits, do little things, and don't be hard on yourself neither. Beating yourself up is pointless. So you want to just tell yourself, look, I'm going to have a good day today. I'm going to do that. And I have this thing, which I did last time I was speaking with Francis, that I have this thing called eat good 75% of the time. When you have your 25%, you can be naughty, you can have your things. Don't cut things off the thing, but have not what you want when you want, but 25% of the time. So 75% of the time, then man, you're good to go. And talking about nutrition.
Sorry, and I say to our clients as well, you know, if you've had a cheat lunch, it's fine. Don't, like you said, don't beat yourself up. You know, go in the evening, just have, you know, a healthy meal. You know, if you're going to have a cheap breakfast that week, it's fine. It's all right if on Tuesday morning you've woken up and you want to have a big fry up. It's cool. Don't beat yourself up. Just carry on. Keep going. Don't make it a cheat week.
And that is it. Like, if you've had a bad day, just tell yourself, minor. And you can even say, there's some ones, I've had a bad day, and you're just looking at that brandy, and you're like, I've had a bad day already, but I'm about to, looks like I'm having a double nightcap tonight. But it's all good, because there's always tomorrow, guys. There's always tomorrow. You say tomorrow, you wake up, you're like, oh, that nightcap was peak. All right, I'm going to start my day with a walk. And then, you know, you can go loads of water. I'm going to hydrate myself. I'm going to do a 20-minute workouts. It doesn't always have to be a long workout, guys. Just little things. And those little things will make you even feel better. And then after you've done that little workout, when you go out for that Saturday, you might even say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go for the salmon and greens.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. I'm going to go for the salmon and greens and go for the salmon and greens. Talking about nutrition, Sean.
Yes.
I would like you to introduce you to my new little friends down here, where I've been juicing for ages now. With the juicing thing, I don't do it like for losing weight or anything like that. I try to do it because some people look at me like, how'd you get all that energy? How'd you get all that? And I always say, like, see, your insides is so important, about how your livers, your heart, how all those things work.
We've got a brain in our gut.
Exactly. And the things that you give your gut is important. So, and I'm not one to sit there and eat loads of greens and loads of vegetables and loads of fruit, which I know we should do the whole 5 a day, which we've been told about for years. I'm struggling. I don't think I've done 5 a day. When have I done 5 a day? I don't know. But since drinking Forever Young, which is my
I want to try these drinks.
Okay,
honestly.
so check this out. So these are my.
So you prefer obviously drinking your greens?
Yes, I prefer to just drink my greens, and I don't like to drink my greens with loads of pulp, where I'm like with all the fiber and stuff. I literally want to just get straight to the nutrients. I just want to get straight to the nutrients, drink it so it goes straight to my cells. And it's actually brilliant that we've just done a workout after right now. So now our bodies are like, oh, give me. And I'd rather just give her a juice-based something that goes straight to the gut, straight to where your body's asking, and it just goes for it. Not so much going for the digestive system, it just goes straight in. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing cold pressed juices. I've got 2 here, which one you would like to choose. I've got, this is the Mighty Green. So it's got all the green stuff in it. I've got in here celery, spinach, apples, ginger, and lime.
Love ginger, okay. And what's the orange one?
And the orange one is more for if you're not like heavy on if you're new to the green drinks and the green sort of like juice and stuff, this one's a bit more of a simple, not a simple one, but more of an easier to the palate one, which is carrot, apple, and ginger. So which one would you like to try?
I want to try the green one.
Oh,
Let's
really?
go straight in.
Oh, my days.
Go on. Hand it over.
All right, there you go. And I'd like you to give me some honest feedback.
Okay.
So these are my first ones. I'm going to have one myself. I'm so happy with my
So
bottles,
these are
guys.
your
Have you seen
first
them on
ones?
Instagram?
You've just
These are the
two
first
at the
ones.
moment?
Like we just literally done 2. I'm going to come up with there's another recipe that I'm putting together.
Nice.
So I'm going to have the different colours. We're going to go for a red.
Let's try it.
And be honest. It's green. It's real.
I like it. Oh, it's got a kick. Oh,
It's that ginger that comes in afterwards, isn't it? And just goes.
Literally. No, this is good. This is good.
Oh, thank you. And that is because, like I said, the green drink, if you're new to green, this one I went ham. You heard about all the things in there. Celery, spinach.
Celery is so good for you.
Exactly.
So good
But
for you. And
spinach.
spinach. How could I forget the mighty spinach? Yes.
Spinach has so much.
Yeah.
You would think, like literally, when baby comes, you're eating spinach every day. Now I understand Popeye. Only now I understand Popeye.
You took the words right out of
Yeah.
my mouth, Popeye. But ginger is amazing. Ginger's great for the immune system. Honestly, especially like during winter time, it is great. But this is good.
Oh, thank you very
This is
much.
really good. I can't wait to try the orange one as well.
These will be available soon, guys. So keep your eyes peeled. These are some of the
Love
first test ones. We're working on labels, trying to make the labels.
Trust me,
and
that
so-
will the label itself, Forever Young. Yes, give me that. That's like Botox in a bottle.
Oh, I like that.
Told you, marketing.
Botox in a bottle.
No, I love that.
Well, Shazi, thank you
Nice.
so much for coming down today.
Thanks
It's been
for having
amazing.
me.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
sitting and talking with us as well. It's been so great even get to know you and some of your background.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you'll come down for another party
Yes,
workout soon.
definitely.
Oh, fantastic.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me.
No
too,
problem.
Paul.
Thanks for
Seriously.
coming, man.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
So, guys, like I said, this is doing the Q&A. This is Shazi. Make sure you head over, hit the click on the top here where you can go and take part in the workout. If you are ready to
Yes.
burn some calories and you like, even if you don't like burpees, get in there. And we're going to do some abs. We're going to go hard. There's great music. Shazi's doing her stuff. So, yeah, make sure you give her a follow. The Instagram is in the description below.
Yeah.
Hit that bell button for the next video. Smash that subscribe. Hit that like. And put a comment in and let us know if you would like a Forever Young drink. Yay! Other than that, we'll catch you same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye.
See you.